Good morning, sunshine. How are you? Ooh, you're wound up this morning. Kale update. It's going to be ready pretty soon. This week, I'd say. And then radishes and lettuce coming along nicely. Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back. It's a little strange not editing and filming yesterday. It's amazing how quickly I got into that habit. But we have got something exciting lined up for today. I want to plant the first tomato plants of the year. It's a little bit early. Typically in Southwest Ohio, we always think of Mother's Day as the last possible day of frost. So we're jumping that date by about a week, but we're only going to plant this amount. So if we do get frost coming, it's going to be pretty easy to bring the sheets and the blankets out here and cover up the plants. As you'll see in a moment, let me pull it out here. We're going to be planting this under blue plastic mulch. I bought this last year and didn't have a chance to use it because every day I could plant, it was just unbelievably windy. This year I definitely want to use it because in the few places I was able to use it, it did a great job. I got this at Harris Seeds, which is where I get most of my bulk garden materials. I went with blue because it was the cheapest last year. Not for any particular scientific reason. If you look around, blue plastic is supposed to be good for certain plants, red for others, black for others. I did not consider that at all when I bought this. It's 600 feet. It's not cheap. But blue was less expensive than red, black, clear, brown, any of the other ones. And it did great with tomatoes and peppers last year. It'll do good again this year. Okay, you see what I've done here. Weight on this end, that's the most important end. Wherever you start, that's where you got to have the heaviest. Then I'll do it halfway through, and then again at the end. Throughout, the goal is to keep it as tight as you can possibly keep it. And when it's windy a little bit like it is today, I'll just go ahead and seal the edge wherever the prevailing wind is to keep it from getting underneath there and lifting it up until I get the plants in the baskets and everything in place. You can see the wind is the issue. So the sooner we get the plants in here and the baskets on and everything held down, the better off we're going to be. How do you get rid of those carpenter bees? They're just having a picnic in these sheds. Anybody knows a way to get rid of them, I'd sure love to hear it. I am going to get a shorter board here. I've already tripped over that once. At any rate, the first tomato plants are in the ground. So once we're past the danger of frost, the next row here is going to be peppers. Then we'll have another row of tomatoes and then a row of, I don't know yet. That hasn't been decided. I hope you found this helpful, maybe gave you some ideas for your own garden. For us, this really comes down to efficiency. I love being out in the garden in the spring and planting and weeding and everything like that, but by the time haymaking season comes around, I get so busy that I get behind on all of it, especially the weeding. So the gardens look great in April and June, but by the time we get to July and August, they got weeds in them. This is going to allow us to avoid that problem and make the most of our time canning, making hay, etc. So thanks so much for watching. If you like videos like this, hit like, share, and subscribe. The more the merrier. We'll see you tomorrow.